Hello friends. Do you know the major differences between the short story and an anecdote? Yeah, most of the time people confuse with these two terms because these are story, but there is a slight major difference between both of them. So today I will discuss those differences with you. So the first and major difference is a short story can be fiction or non-fiction. Fiction means it can be imaginary, yeah, and non-fiction it's based on a real incident. And but in an anecdote, it always based on the real incident. You can't tell a imaginary anecdote that not be included in an anecdote. An anecdote is always based on the real incident, real characters. Okay, and a short story is always in the sequence of the events. You see, whenever you read a short story, you see first of all the author introduce you with the characters, and then with the setting you see the setting of the story, then you see the incidents, and then you see the climax, then you see something happens, then audience shows sympathy towards the main character or the protagonist, yeah, and then there is a proper ending which gives you a moral lesson, yeah. But in an anecdote it's not in the sequence, yeah, because it based on your life incidents. Like for example, you are coming to home, yeah, you are coming back to home, and you see there was a person lying on the road because of the accident, yeah. You see there was a huge crowd around him, yeah, and you see the blood on his head and he was fainted. You see all these things, but when you back home it's up to you how you are sequencing the events, yeah. It's not in a proper sequence, or it's not has any moral lesson, yeah, because it always amusing or interesting. Yeah, it can be tragic, like I told you about the incident, yeah, but most of the incidents are amusing, not all, okay, not it. But in a short story it can be tragic, it can be comic, yeah. You also read Panchtantra stories. It's in these you are see some stories are comic, interesting, tragic, yeah. And the last one is short story is always in a elaborated form, because in short story the writer introduced with you the all the things, like it's a descriptive form, okay. But in an anecdote it's unelaborated, yeah. It's up to you how briefly you are telling, yeah. An anecdote is not the descriptive form, okay. So that's all about that today, and if you really like my videos then please do share, do comment, and let me know your views. And if you want me to improve anything, then just do let me know in comments.